freezer started leaking. A Newport Richey couple called the first appliance repair business they could find, and that decision cost them.
Yeah, that's right. Our Taking Action reporter Jackie Calloway shows you what steps to take before you hire anyone to work on anything in your home. Jackie?
Well, it was just days after the no-name repair service left their home. The Powers realized the repair company took advantage of them. They had spent hundreds of dollars and got nothing in return.
Is take all the food out on the shelves and the back wall. So
It took Bud Coleman, the owner of Reliable Appliance Repair, all of
there he is.
10 minutes to diagnose the problem.
If it's too cold in the freezer, the drain hole will freeze up.
Turns out a clogged drain line caused the freezer to leak into the fridge.
This is a no-brainer, simple 10-minute fix.
Robert and Pat Powers say the first repairman they called, a stranger they plucked out of the yellow pages, diagnosed a bad thermostat as causing the leak.
He said he replaced the part, one part, and he said it was a thermostat up at the top.
The repair cost the couple more than $300.
The same problem came back.
The freezer is acting the same way it did at the time he came out to make the repairs.
This time the Powers called Bud, who discovered the thermostat had not been replaced.
It can't have been replaced. It's got the original pink and brown wiring.
The invoice nor the Yellow Pages ad actually lists a business name. The only name we could find was Donnie. It appears on the bill.
I couldn't believe it, I guess I should say, that he didn't do anything whatsoever.
I called the business and asked about the repair and the invoice. They offered no explanation, but quickly promised the Powers a full refund.
I appreciate that very much, and I appreciate your pursuing it for us.
Days later, that check arrived in the mail. So here are my guidelines for actually hiring an appliance repair person. First off, you definitely want to go with somebody who comes from like a place of recommendation, someone who's highly recommended, maybe a friend or a neighbor. Secondly, just go online. Check Angie's List or the Better Business Bureau. It'll give you a good indication if there's like a string of complaints. Also, if you can, pay by credit card. That way, if something goes wrong, you're protected. Wendy?